Hello everyone, Cricket and Corky's Clubhouse coming at you with another video. And see Miss Jill here. So this is kind of an update video and something a little different I have not done. But the idea presented itself to me today, so I am going to roll with it this morning. So the reason I haven't posted anything in a while is I've had some life changes. I am going to be moving. So I have been busy trying to figure out where I'm going to live. If you know a little bit about some of the things I mentioned, I'm in school. I went back to college and I have been renting a place and going to school full time. And with the economy out there and the crazy way the market is for renting and home ownership, it is ridiculous, and you pretty much have to have someone else living with you. So I have had a roommate this whole time, and they have decided that they are moving away. And I can unfortunately no longer afford to rent this space in this giant doll room and this giant house. So I'm not sure where I'm going to end up, but I have a really strange feeling that Miss Jill and all of these dolls will be put in storage for quite some time, which is very sad because I've spent so much time restoring them and fixing them. But hey, you know what? I can do it again at some point down the road. And I have obviously been selling a lot of them, uh, just trying to make some space because I don't know what kind of space I'm going to have. I'm probably going to be back in a tiny little apartment, and there won't be room for all of these. So, as you know, I have been repairing Jill's and selling them. And I have two that are currently up on eBay. I will try to remember to post the links in the comments below. But that's another reason I haven't done any Jill updates is I was selling Jill pretty regularly, and that was all part of the plan, is to sell some Jills, and that way I could take on new Jills to repair. But for whatever reason, the market cooled off, and I have not sold a Jill since April, and it is now July. So Jill babysits, not that one, but one of them. She is on eBay as well as an original Jill, and they have been sitting there for many months now, not moving. So I can't really repair anymore until I move somewhere out. But hopefully they will find a home soon. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on, and the reason I'm making a video today is I'm going to show you the chaos that was my doll room and doll museum, whatever you want to call it, what it looks like now. And then also, the reason I am showing Jill is because before I pack them all away, I am going to run them all. So I have put a gazillion batteries in all of my display Jills. Notice all the soft bodies are already put away. And I'm going to run them all and see what they do, because it's been a minute. I usually don't run them unless I'm making a video. And then also, they're going to be put away for who knows how long. So, but I have boxes for all of them. So everyone will get a box, and everyone's going to get put away perfectly the way they should be. But yeah, you're supposed to run these, I think, like every couple of weeks or whatnot. And I am a bad maintenance person, and I don't do that often. So it'll be interesting to see what they all do, like which ones turn on right out the gate, which ones have issues. I'm sure they're going to have some issues because they've been sitting for a while. And then, of course, I have her and the one dressed as Babysitter. They are brand new, so remember I got them new in the box, so they are probably not going to fully operate, which is fine, because I didn't want to crack them open and dig into them just yet, because they are still brand new in the box, and I don't want to mess up that beautiful set hair, because it's a great example of what it looked like when she came fresh out of the box. So we will see what they all do. In other news, this Jill, she's in cheerleader outfit right now, but I think I've decided I'm going to be parting ways with her, because I could definitely use the money for the move and to pay for some of that very expensive college tuition. And I have 3 African American Jills, and I don't really need to share the love. So this is the one I did all the repairing on, that took so much time. Took me about a year to get her fixed. But I have contemplated on putting her up. She will be quite expensive. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see if she gets up on the eBay or not. So, but yes, if you ever look up how much these go for, they go for lots and lots more than a regular Caucasian Jill. So just saying. Alrighty, so before I get started with this Jill Palooza, I guess you could say, we will move around the room a little bit and show you the chaos. So this is what was, and I just did a video on her, you'll see soon. It is something new I got, Possessed Penny. She's giant. But you'll see all that empty space back there. That is where my Ken and Barbies were. This was the later side, so this was 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I have decided to sell all of them. So they are mostly all up on eBay right now. I did a low starting bid of $19.99 because I just frankly don't have time to research how much they're all worth. That Talking Ken is up as well. He's been up for a while. He is very expensive because he is brand new in the box. He does not talk, of course, because his rubber band has deteriorated, but he's never been opened, so he's there as well. And I still have some Going with the Wind Barbies there. They are not worth anything, and I got them for cheap, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. But that is that. Corky has been packed away. See, Corky is gone. I'm going to try to work on Cricket today. I've got the boxes down, and I'll be packing all of them away. I don't have individual boxes for all of them anymore because I sold a lot of Crickets, so they will just go into a regular box. You will see over here, between the rubble, I have all of my original Barbie and Ken still. They have not been touched. I am going to get rid of 99% of them, but I am working with someone for a trade, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. So they have just been sitting there, but I've got to get them packed or something with them soon. Here's a Cricket box. That's my main box because it's the nicest one I have. And there is Baby Heather. A lot of people have asked to make a video of Baby Heather, and at some point I will. But since I have her out, I will speak on her right now. She is garbage, so that is why you have not seen a video on her. I was so excited to get her when I learned about her, and was extremely disappointed after receiving her. And I've spent a great deal of money on this doll, trying to get her to work, and she's just not made to be working at this point in time. So she's too old. And I mean, she's adorable. So she's super cute, and that's the only reason I kept one. I sold the other one off. So originally I bought this one, and her cover was broke. So then I bought a second one for, again, they're very expensive, a lot of money. And her cover wasn't broke, but it doesn't matter because the cover still doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I'm not going to pick her up because she's super fragile. Basically, on the back side, there's a little square insert for 4 AA batteries, and instead of laying flat, you have to put them in like vertical and then push and press the springs down with the plastic latch on top, and the latch connects. Problem is the batteries and the springs are so tight, like you have to push so hard that the latch doesn't stay latched. Like it's old plastic and it doesn't lay down. So the only way I could possibly get those batteries to stay in there is to like tape it and mess her up, screw something into her to keep the latch down. And I just haven't wanted to do that yet. And the reason, like, oh, well, maybe you can just hold it down. Your finger gets very, very tired very quickly trying to hold those batteries in. And as soon as you let go and have any kind of tension release, she resets completely. Like, not like I'm just turning off, like she goes back to being a baby. So I've never even heard her really grow up or have conversations because she resets every couple seconds. And also she's very fragile. So you've seen, see this. This is literally a brand new in the box, Baby Heather, and her leg is already loose here, and her head falls off very easy. So I don't mess with her often. I have debated on selling her many times because she is brand new in the box, but she's just so stinking cute. She reminds me of a little baby Jill. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with her, but at some point I'll attempt to make a video. She just really angers me now because she was very expensive and she doesn't work. All right, moving on. There is a couple remnants down there, but here's just kind of an overshot of this room now. So it is chaos. Chaos, stuff everywhere, boxes all over the place. This is all stuff that I have packed already. So this is, like I said, I got Kissy. There's 2 Kissies over there, and I got Corky and a couple of Cricket things. Don't have a box for this Corky because I accidentally sold my extra boxes. Oops. And then the back, that is Patty Play Pal, and a lot of those down here on the end are already up on eBay for sale, and some other ones I need to get rid of more, but it's difficult because I enjoy them so much, but they take up so much room. Like I can't even like express how much room these dolls take up. They are giant. They are the size of 3-year-olds. So this is literally like an entire like 2-classroom of kids. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm getting rid of more, and I just kind of have to make my mind up each day to get rid of them. What I've been doing, though, is to compromise, is I'm keeping all of their outfits. So you'll see some of them don't have outfits on. That's because one day maybe I'll be able to rebuild when I have space again. And I don't like restoring them, so it's fun hunting and finding them and cleaning them up. So yeah, so that is kind of where this room is at right now. It is full of boxes. Jill boxes everywhere. And my buddy, he's packed up. And there's just so much, folks. So much. Looks great for content on YouTube, but in real life, when you gotta move, not so fun. Not so great. Let's see way over there. Those are all the Kens I have up for sale. Most of them anyway. I'm keeping the few that are on top. And there's some chatties sitting around. I've got to box them up as well. And there's a few kissies I have left. I've been selling my kissy dolls. And that whole room is parts and clothing. But yeah, all right. So that's kind of an update. This probably will be the last video I make for quite a while. I don't have the time or the space soon to make videos, so we will have to hold off on the series that I've been running and any new unboxings. But I honestly, other than this big giant penny, I haven't gotten anything new in quite a while because I've just been busy selling. But without further ado, we're going to test out all these deals. That was what the whole video is for. I probably should have put a disclaimer in the beginning that you could skip ahead to 12 minutes because I talk so long if you want to get to the Jill section. But anyway, so I've already got batteries in all of them. I don't know if the batteries are great. I just literally got a big box of batteries because there's so many here. And they all have batteries in them, and we're just going to see what we get. So I'm going to try to, so I'm not trying to hold this because it takes 2 hands. I'm going to try to hook this and not stop the video because it likes to do that. I'm going to try to put it in here. There we go. All right, we're going to start with Slumber Party, Miss Jill. If I can get this up, it might not be perfectly in frame, but it's enough. Okay. So I have all of their tapes laying out. That's how I had them on display. I have them sitting next to them. And as if you know, I haven't done alternate tracks for starring role or cheerleading because the tapes I have are not great quality. But we are going to see what they do. So these have all been rewound, and I'm not going to play the whole tape. I'm just going to put it in and let it play for a second, and hopefully no chaos happens, nobody eats anything. I don't really need any of that. But yeah, so let's see what we get here. And try to do all this blind. So I don't want to. Alright, well, that's not going to work. I think her pants are in the way. They are. She's still got the elastic because this is a new out-of-box pajama set, so the elastic in her pants cover her tape area, which is very problematic. All right, there we go. Okay, and all right, we're off to a great start. She did absolutely nothing. And again, this could be the battery situation because I literally just got a big box of batteries. I don't have the funds to buy all new batteries for all these. What I normally do when I test them is I use one set of brand new batteries and I use those for a while. I write with a Sharpie what the date was and then move on because she can only get several attempts out of batteries before she starts going out. So who knows, these batteries could be quite old because I throw them in a box. So, but yeah, she's not even going to come on at all. It's interesting. Nothing. Nothing at all. Her batteries are fairly new too. Alright, let's see here. Yep, everyone's in. Oh, I heard something. Ah, there we go. Oh, no. Alright, so she's definitely sounds like it's a battery situation. Let's see. I'll try some other ones here. Goodness gracious. This could be fun. But this is also a problem you get when you have a bazillion Jills, because you shouldn't. Most people. There we go. Alright, I think she's working now. She's thinking about it. Can't tell if she's rewinding or what she's doing. It could be her double A's, because just like these. Yeah, she's. Oh, no, she's rewinding. I don't know what the weird thud noise is. And also, you know, again, these are. Oh, she said that's all I got for the batteries. These are old, you remember, so they have to warm up too, which I have not done. She rewinds for a second and then comes to a halt. Isn't that weird? Like her head moved, but there was no motor noise. Yeah, we're gonna definitely chalk this up to batteries. Oh, shame, shame. So my plan is to throw all these batteries out anyway when we're done, recycle them, because I don't know what's what. These that I'm using are before I even dated batteries, so they are older. Yep, now she's not giving me anything. Old batteries. Alright, well, for time's sake, we're going to need to move on. But not into a great start. Continue to have problems. I think also the terminals need to be cleaned with some alcohol. Okay, well, we tried, Miss Slumber Party Jill. Okay. All right, moving on to starring role. Now, I believe I ran her recently, so hopefully she's going to be all right. Move over to her. All right, let's see what she does now. Her crazy outfit. I need to pick her up because her outfit is problematic. Okay. Okay, so far so good with her.
Hi everybody, my name is Jill and I'm a lot like you. I'm a lot like you. I can move my head and arms real well. A lot like you, I'm a lot like you. I can sing and talk with these, and I choose my words by what you say to me. I'm a lot like you, a lot like you. Hi, it's me, your friend Jill. I I'm really glad we're together today, because I've got something I'm dying to tell you, and I can only tell you, my very best friend. Last night, I made a big decision. Do you want to hear it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, good, because I can't wait to tell you. Well, this is what I decided. When I grow up, I want to be a movie star. Oh, sure, it's a long shot. But you know me. I love singing and dancing and acting, just like you do, right? All we need is talent, personality, and nerve. And we've certainly got the nerve. Anyway, last night I was lying in bed trying to fall asleep. And I said to myself, Jill, go for it. And I just knew that you'd want to go for it too. We could be a team. The only trouble is, there are so many kinds of stars, it's hard to know what to go for. There are wild rock stars and funny comedy stars and dancing stars. What do you think we'd be best at? Singing, dancing, or being funny?
Singing. Dancing. All the things.
I love to make people laugh. Listen to this riddle I heard last night.
All right. So what I've decided I'm going to do, just spur of the moment, is I'm going to let her keep playing, just so she can run some more. I'm getting rid of these batteries anyway. But Jill is cool because unlike the other ones, you can actually turn her volume all the way down. So she is completely silent and you can just hear all her gears running. So since she's playing away, I'm going to go ahead and let that tape run through, and I'm going to move on to our next Jill, which is Cheerleader Jill. Alright, so this is the one, like I said, that I'm probably going to sell at some point, and I did a lot of work on. Alright, so this tape I'm not going to let play through because it is damaged. It's, you deal with what you got. So I have this tape, it's super rare, and the previous owner unfortunately damaged it beyond repair. The tape itself works, it's just when you get to the end, that whole last section with the basketball, football game is toast. Like, I worked on it, tried many different things. Basically the tape is stretched, so it got chewed up and stretched, and you can't tighten it back up. But she should be at the beginning, so we can at least play her for a little while to kind of keep mindful of what we're doing here. Okay. Okay, that's a good start.
Hi everybody, my name is Jill and I'm a lot like you. I'm a lot like you. I can move my head and arms real well. A lot like you, I'm a lot like you. I can sing and talk with these, and I choose my words by what you say to me. I'm a lot like you, a lot like you. Hi, it's me, your friend Jill. I'm so excited. They're having cheerleading tryouts at school, and I'm going to try out. What do you think? Do you want to try out with me? Yes or no?
No. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move
Oh,
on.
please. It'll be a lot more fun if we can practice.
So that way we can keep trying out the Jills. Lift my hands up. There we go. Okay, next up is Mall Jill. This is also not a great tape, also hard to find. Let's see if I can reach back here and get in here for her. Alright. She looks like she's going to be another one that doesn't work with the batteries. Oh, she is hard to open too. This outfit wasn't made really well. And it's interesting, the batteries that seem to not be working are the Amazon batteries. Like they got those D batteries. Alright, well, time's sake, we're gonna move on. It's crazy. It's like hit or miss. Either they work completely fine or they don't work at all. Alright, next up is first job. It's funny hearing all the little motors going. It'd be cool if they were all moving, but here we are. Okay. She's doing alright. Hear her rewinding. I'm gonna move this back on now. These two over here just going at it.
Can't decide? That's okay.
There
I'll
she
choose.
goes. Alright, what do we got?
The flowers. That's my favorite job. Dr. Walhorn, intensive care. Stat. Did you hear that? Stat means on the double. I just love knowing all these hospital terms. Anyway,
There
the
goes
flower
the
table is
arms.
at the
She's
end of the
waking
hall.
up.
That's where the delivery people put the plants and flowers for the
You
patients.
hear that?
Once
That's
a day,
her arm.
usually in the afternoon, a candy striper goes to the flower table
That's one of the
and looks at the
bands.
cards to see who the flowers are for. Oh, look. There's only one today. Could you please hand that bunch of flowers to me? When I've got them, say go, Jill.
Nah, not today. Alright, I'll turn her down. And move on
While I take these flowers around. It's a drag, I know, but I'm not allowed to bring friends.
We're going to move on to Jill Babysits. Now this is, again, a new unboxed Jill. So she's not going to function completely, I don't believe. It's interesting to figure out which one of her arms is doing that. But we're going to see what we get anyway. Hopefully here. Oh, see, that's what I didn't want, is I'm getting in the way of the other Jill. These outfits are very hard to maneuver sometimes to get the tape in. Okay.
Oh, look! Josh is almost asleep. Do you think we should sing him a lullaby so he'll really snooze out? Or do you want to play with him some more? Just tell me what you want, because I'm listening. Should we sing to him or play with him?
Sing! Wow, she sounds so good.
Play with Josh?
She's so
Great.
clear.
Let's see.
You see
Maybe
her
he'd like
arms
to
still
snuggle
work,
with
but
one
her
of your
face
stuffed
doesn't at
animals.
all because
Or
those
we can
bands
make
are
funny
old.
noises
But I
at
haven't
him.
wanted to mess
As
up
you,
this
of all people,
perfectly
know,
set hair
I'm
yet.
excellent
So
at
I'm
weird
okay with that. I
noises.
got all these other ones that are working.
Remember the time you and I were having milkshakes in the ice cream place? And you bet me that
Okay. So far we've got these two going, these two going. Everyone's actually working really good other than first job. She sounds like she has an armband situation. Alright, we got these two up here. Now they are standing, which is fine. And I have, we'll do a French tape and a regular tape. Let's see what happens. See if I can even get this in them while they're standing. I can't remember if I can even do that or not. Again, this is a new Jill, so she's not going to function completely, which is fine. Can I squeeze this in between? I can. Barely. Or not.
when your battery's in need of a charge, you want to shine like a rock and roll star. Put it in static with the musical trance. Turn it on with the dynamite dance.
Again, she's new, so she's got limited movement. Sounds great.
Wave your arms and shake your head to the beat.
Well, she has a little more movement than the other one.
That's the way
And we'll move on to our final AA Jill. See if I can turn her down. Okay. Now I have them on stands. That's the only reason they are standing. They are on very expensive, nice quality Kaiser stands. They're not the largest size. They're like a mid-size, but I do keep them on those just for display. All right, let me see if I can try to turn her around. Oh, goodness gracious. I'll get this tape in there. It's been a lot more difficult than the other one was with the stinger. There we go. It's so loud in here with all these jills, I can't even hear if they're moving or not. Okay, well, she is also not moving. So, I am down 3 for 3. Anyway, alright, well, that is why we were doing this. So, it's funny, I don't think I can even back up. I have no room in here. But, there is most of them moving. Isn't that funny? She's definitely having some, poor girl.
Hey, before we start, do you have any jewelry I could borrow? If you let me borrow something, I promise I'll let you borrow my things anytime you want. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Gee, thanks.
Okay.
You are so nice.
So, we're gonna go ahead and
Well,
end this
I'm
here
ready
in a
when you
second.
are. Just tell me when you're ready to model by saying, go, Jill.
Go, Jill.
Listen, everybody, we've got the beat. Ready? Great. You know, this is our special song. So if you know the words, sing along. You and me, that's all that we need to make a good time better. My heart shines just like the rainbow whenever we're together. Come along, we'll sing our song each and every day. With a new best friend like you, I'm not afraid to say, together, we can make it happen. We can make it happen forever, side by side with you. Learning to share, believing. Let's do our new words as a round. And this time, we'll sing it all the way through, 2 times. Ready? Can't decide? Then I will. You can kiss my hand while we talk. You always do such a great job. If you decided to carry your hair down your head, so what if you do? Like what if you were catching the hair and you got distracted? If you can't work really hard, think of the poor person walking around with a horrible haircut. Wouldn't you feel terrible? Hey, did I ever tell you what happens to the really have a ballet class? Yes or no? If my voice is blend well, maybe we really could make it bigger together. But we need a name. Which do you like? I think I did tell you Songbird or the Dynamite Duet. I guess you know almost all of my stories. But you don't know my jokes. Now that Josh is with me, it's our private time, no camera questions. So what do you want to do? I got to go by me, but I can't make it my body. We'll call ourselves the best friends. Together, why you always blue if you have it. See that? This one is so
Chaos.
You're different here. My other idea is that we could dance. If you brought your radio along. You know what? I'm going kind of nuts from being in the house all day. You know what I mean? We have the right name for our group.
She's rewinding.
Just sit around and make up names for rock groups.
Okay, trying to
Sometimes
turn
I
the
even
chaos
think of
down.
different stage names
That was
for
fun.
myself.
I mean, how often do you get to see
I love
Jill
the name
Choir?
Jill, but I might...
Okay. Alright, well, this video has gone on long enough. I'm going to cut it here and start packing these Jills away. And getting them all in their boxes and making sure that they are secure and snug until they arrive in wherever I end up. But there will always be at least a Jill display because she is my favorite. We're going to go ahead and let these continue through till the end, and I'll get all the tapes rewound and put away. And all the batteries tossed in the garbage. Unfortunately, we didn't get 3 of them going, and I guarantee it's the batteries, or they just need to have their little terminals cleaned up with some alcohol. But that is all for now. So thank you so much to all of my subscribers and fans of Jill and all of the talking toys on this channel here at Cricket and Corky's Clubhouse. And I will be back, but until then, please enjoy all of the previous videos. Don't forget to check out my playlists and Jill TV if you want to jam out to some of Jill's greatest hits, and check out her original stories as well as her alternate tracks that have been done. And then of course we have Cricket and all of her audio stories, as well as Corky, and even Patty Playpal is in there with all of her stories as well. And again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will talk to you guys on the other side. Signing out from the Clubhouse for now.